Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm back with another video. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. It's a Monday, and I'm just kind of kicking back and cleaning up the house a little bit. Just had some lunch, and so I was thinking today about how this whole issue had spread so far and wide, and I wanted to name this video "Let It Spread Throughout the World." That they have persecuted an innocent person. And also, I know that a lot of people, want to associate me with their filth, and I don't want to be a part of anybody's garbage. This really should be a multi-million-dollar lawsuit based on the race issue, and then also based on the sexual harassment, because that's exactly what it is, okay? And all of this is something that I never asked for. I'm a very hardworking person, and that's what I want to be known for. I want to be known for my hard work, my dedication, my skills, which I do have many great business skills that I have long to put to good use in a long-term, consistent manner, and that's what I want to be known for. And I don't want to be known for the garbage that people have created in their minds. Now, some people, think of me as artistic, and I would say that I have an artistic flair, meaning that, I enjoy my hobbies. I'm going to stretch on this couch because it's a little uncomfortable. I do have an artistic flair. I do enjoy certain things and certain colors. Colors do stimulate me, and I like doing it, but it's a hobby, okay? I don't believe, nor do I want to ever have to do something like that to make a living, mainly because, it's something that relieves my stress. Now, yes, I do enjoy other people wearing my items, okay? But those are things I like to give away for gifts. And just because I enjoy seeing people wear my stuff. I just do. Like right now, I'm focusing on this Kleenex box, right? Actually, it's a generic box of Kleenex, okay? But the reason why it got my attention is because, certain things do inspire me, okay? Like, for example, this particular box, the color of it is one of my favorite colors. It's like a dark burgundy, and it's got some beautiful mauve-colored flowers, I believe. Mauve, is that the correct word for it? Like that darkish pink color? The kind of pink that I can actually get away with, okay? Not the lighter pinks, okay? And this is a beautiful color. And I kept thinking, man, if I could just find a fabric that's similar to that, then I could make a really nice blouse or dress or something. So I do have that about me, okay? And my father was also somebody who was extremely creative, but he was also very intelligent, And sometimes people confuse the two, or want to classify me one way, when in fact, I'm very business oriented, and this is what I'm very passionate about. So, and that's what I want to be known for. That's what I need to be known for. That's why I get so frustrated and aggravated when people drag me into their imaginary bullshit that I don't want anything to do with. I don't want to be a part of any of the crap that these people conjured up in their minds in Bakersfield, the filth and the garbage that Steve Murray is a part of, and all this other shit. I don't deal with that, okay? I'm a very professional person, and that's not to say that I don't enjoy, having a good time. I have a great sense of humor, and it's not that I don't like being complimented on my clothes or whatever. That's not an issue, okay? But the over-exaggeration of their behavior has made me very ill. It has. And I'm a victim. Not only do I want to be known for my intellectual abilities, my skills, my talent in the workplace, I want to be known for somebody who represents a major part of what's going on in society, meaning this whole issue of gang stalking. I want people to know and associate me with this phenomenon, and I want to do good in this movement, because it is a problem. It's a huge problem. Some people are targeted for far worse, okay? And in my situation, I would say that this is extremely traumatizing. I mean, there's times where my brain literally collapses in on itself, where I just have to lay down and deal with it, and I get very panicky and very jumpy, and it's extremely terrifying situation to be in, okay? I don't, but there are some people who are, being affected in far worse ways physically, okay, in ways that, that haven't actually happened to me, but there are people who are suffering even worse. And so my issue is that I want this particular issue to be looked upon as a lesson for other people, especially in the workplace, because, well, number one, anybody who has a job, anybody who's working within an organization should know not to harass somebody, okay? But it's very strange how, people get constant training on this sort of stuff, but yet they don't really understand that what they're doing is exactly what they've been warned not to do. It's like they get carried away with this emotion. And really, I think people should be more conscious of what they're doing in the workplace, understanding that what they're doing is unethical, okay? So I don't want to be a part of it. I don't find it funny. I don't think it's hilarious. I'm never going to look back on this situation and think, oh, that was really funny. I will never say that. I will never say in any time in my life, that was funny. If anything, I want to forget that part of it. But I also want to make sure that I don't forget this particular part of it, to where I understand that people need help. People need help getting out of the situation, because it's wrong, and it's a form of manipulation and control of people's lives, and it's wrong. I mean, there's so many laws against it, and people need to be protected from it. Gossip is something that people do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that if somebody buys a new car or something, you might say, hey, so-and-so, they got a new car, it looks good, or whatever. But when you start tearing down the character of a person, is when it becomes a problem. I remember a girl I used to work with who worked hard at her job. She did everything she possibly could. She was very compliant, very good, very efficient, and people gossiped about her. And there was no reason for them to gossip about her. But the fact is that a lot of women are extremely jealous and competitive, and they like to throw out insults and things like that really have no there's no validity to it, okay? But it's something that makes them feel good about themselves, okay? If you're truly a professional woman, you need to remove that part of yourself, okay? You have to do that, because you're not being able to use discernment and think objectively when you're working with other people, okay? And just as soon as you could throw someone else under the bus, the very same thing can happen to you. We are living in a time where this could happen to anybody for any reason, okay? And that's my biggest issue. So, I mean, people, I do enjoy my art. I'm getting involved with it a little bit today. And this afternoon I am setting aside some time to look for work. But right now, I don't have a lot of time on my hands. And there's certain things that I need in my house. Like right now, I'm making, most of my art is based on necessity. Like the little bag that I made yesterday, or my hair ties and stuff like that. I have to wash that stuff. And I'm not going to sit here and stand over the sink and wash each and every little hairband. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So certain things I make out of necessity. I also need a new handbag. You know what I mean? So I was thinking, okay, well, I got some extra fabric. I can go ahead and do that. Right now, a lot of it's done out of necessity, not just, pleasure, but some of it is, okay? Like the headbands, do I need a headband? No. But you know what? It feels good to wear stuff like that. Do I need hair barrettes? No, but it makes me happy. But, I don't want to be known for artists, my artwork. I want to be known and being taken seriously for the person that I am, which I'm extremely valuable to an employer. Because I'm a hard worker. I understand things, and I do excel far more than a lot of my colleagues, as far as based on the situation, okay, and then everybody who got involved in this. Okay, that's not to put down, it's just obvious, okay, it's just obvious, okay. That's not me bragging, it's just basically stating the truth, okay, and I don't want to be known for anything else other than that. I'm a victim, is what I should also be known for, a victim of manipulation, a victim of sexual harassment, a victim of racial harassment, and somebody who's overcome it, meaning that I understand what this program is, and I won't cower down from it. I'm actually brave enough to stand in front of these people and tell them exactly what they did. Okay, obviously none of these people ever want to interact with me in person. That's why they do everything behind the scenes. Okay, they lie, they manipulate. Okay, if you're part of a Christian movement and you have to use a lie to get your point across or to actually do things behind the scenes, let that be a red flag to people. They're bullshitting. Okay, so they're not really on the side of God. Okay, wake up. So that's what I want to be known for. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to be spread all around the world, okay? My innocence should be spread throughout the world, you know? And sadly, you know, people like to spread gossip more than they like to spread the positive word, you know? But I'm here today to talk about that because it's important to me, you know? I've suffered for a very long time, and not just because of my family, but because of this issue that's been led on for like 10 years. Almost 10 years, pretty much 10 years. It could have been starting like before I even got on Facebook, because then it may have exploded when I got on Facebook. I'm not exactly sure of that specifically, but I will tell you that these misconceptions that people had and these preconceived ideas that they've had about me are completely wrong. Completely wrong. Okay, so I'm not interested in encountering people. I'm not one of these. Oh, I'm not one of these slutty women, because the women who got involved in my targeting are slutty. Okay, because obviously, if they're going to attack me that way, they must be afraid that I'm going to take somebody that they want. I don't want anybody. Okay, the people I work with, it never even crossed my mind. Okay, they want to be a part of that trashy group. You go right ahead. That's all for you. Okay, but Maria is a business-oriented person. Okay, Maria is serious about her job. Maria cares about her job, and that's all I care about. You know what I mean? When I'm at work, that's what I'm there for. Okay, I'm somebody who takes their job and my skills very seriously. Okay, I don't play around with that stuff, and I certainly don't sit here and waste company time and company dollars on playing practical jokes and bullshitting people, which is exactly what these people have done. You know what I mean? I'm somebody who takes their job seriously. And so when I go into a job interview, that's what people should know me for. They should know me for my business sense, is what I should be noted for. And that be spread throughout the world. Wrapping up this video, have a wonderful day.